Okay, heidi ho, internet neighbors. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We are continuing the Master Exterminator challenge. This is our fourth episode or evening for Master Exterminator. We've made quite a bit of progress. We're geared up pretty well by this point, so things are moving along. We're trying to get to the stage where I can actually start exterminating things a little more reliably, get some of these things knocked off the list. So we'll see how many we can get accomplished this evening. So far, we've still only got the Roach House completed. We do know where a number of the others are, and we're going to make some attempts at them, I'm certain, this evening. There's not a lot left on my list of crafting or items to go accumulate, but there are still a few things. So we'll see what we have to do to get that accomplished. I've got Roderick Rowe, our Journeyman Exterminator, up on screen. We took the Landscaper profession as the closest I could find as an approximation for the Exterminator. Hey there, Agent 1667. Thank you very much for the resub. 2 months. Appreciate that very much. So that's Roderick Rowe up on screen. If you've been following along, you should be pretty familiar with what his status is. But anybody that's just joined in, average stats, 9, 11, 8, 10, nothing too big there. Skills-wise, we're getting near the top end of most of them, other than the combat stuff. That always takes a while. So, there's still a few things I'd like to level up. Electronics a little further, and we haven't even started on computers yet. We haven't found a single early computer book yet, so we've got the final book, SICP, but we don't have the early stuff. So that's still a pretty big hole in our plans there, but we'll see what we can do. For traits, we're running with the Animal Discord, Fast Metabolism, Heavy Sleeper, and my new personal favorite, Imperceptive Healer. Imperceptive Healer's the big one. It's a -8 trait, and that's the one that, or +8, I guess. That's the one that lets you heal only 10% of the normal health you would get back while sleeping. So it makes it super, super slow to heal up any damage. You really, really got to be cautious. Can't let damage accumulate. Can't just go kamikaze on a bunch of zombies, get knocked down to 1 or 2 bars, and then get it full again by one night's sleep. It takes a good 5 to 7 days to recover about 4 bars of health, so gotta be really careful. I like it for that reason. Yeah, so there we go. Character sheet. Here's our gear. We've just recently, last episode, finished up a reset of most of our gear. So we're in fairly standard, mostly light survivor gear now. So the only things we've changed is we've got the heavy survivor helmet, mostly due to there being no downside to having head encumbrance, so no reason not to go with the heavy. And then we've also modded the light survivor suit. We've actually layered it with some additional Kevlar, so we've got even more protection out of it for a bit more encumbrance, but I think it's worth the trade-off. It's actually more protection than a standard survivor suit provides for the same encumbrance value, or maybe even a little less. I can't remember the numbers exactly, but it's better. So light survivor suit with the Kevlar lining added onto it, and there you go. Kevlar vest for more chest protection and all the other standard gear. So we're rolling mostly with our machete still for damage. We haven't really found any of the fab books that let us build any of the cooler melee weapons yet. Although we could as soon as we get the recipes for them. So that's pretty much our main. And then we've got our battle rifle, which, man, did we blow some ammo last time. Woof, blew some ammo. Go back and watch Wednesdays and you'll see why. So, yeah, we had 100 rounds. We've blown through 54 rounds in just the last couple hours of that one episode. So that I was a little unhappy with, but we're still alive. It was a very, very close call whether we were going to get out of last episode. So there we go. Our M88 battle rifle is our primary ranged weapon currently. And we've got an M4 I'm just going to start firing off for other reasons. Gear-wise, like I said, we're doing pretty good. We got telescope, we got binoculars, we got all sorts of stuff. We got our burnt pair of roller blades. Good stuff. This is our modded security van. So it's basically just a regular security van where I've thrown in the kitchen unit, or the chemistry station, the welder, the forge. Only so far 1 cargo space. We've got a UPS, we've got multiple batteries, we've got some solar panels, and it does a great job. So I'm not going to do much more to it, other than maybe fill in a few more cargo spaces. But even that, I'm kind of doubtful. I'm not going to be accumulating all that much stuff from here forward, now that we've achieved a lot of the crafting that I need. So I'll debate it. If we come across an easy to get to cargo space source, then I'll probably swap them out real fast just because it's so easy and convenient. But we'll see. Alright, so we are back. Here's our map. We are hanging out in between these two labs. We just have been exploring and we came across lab and lab. No anthills in sight to kind of disturb me. No fungal in sight, so we've been taking advantage of it. These will be the last two labs probably I'll see in this particular run. I don't anticipate going into any others once we've kind of plumbed the depths of these two. Even if we do both, we may just end... Nah, actually, this one we already know. Let's see here. No, we haven't found the finale for this one yet, have we? Trying to remember. I know we've got the auto dock. Yeah, we haven't found the finale on this one yet. So, we'll see. We got a little ways to go still in here. And we had a little bit of fun on the first floor. Fun being almost dying. But yeah, so I don't expect to do more than these two labs. That'll be the last two at the most that we go through, if I even go to this second one. We've got a big city to our east, and most of where we've been is north and to the west. And we've located a lot of places that we can do our extermination, but some of them I'm likely to pass up. If I can't find new sources, we'll backtrack, and we'll go take care of the ones that I've already located and marked. But yeah, my hope is that we can just really quickly knock out these two labs this evening, finish off a few important things, and then we'll get moving one more time, and we'll start basically checking off with a vengeance the various targets on our list. There's just a few things I need to make sure I have in place, or I would like to have in place, in order for us to take on a couple of them. So, that's the plan. Everything's quiet here so far. We just came back out of the lab. I can't remember, as always. I've always completely forget if I've slept or not right before I closed out for the evening on Wednesday, so I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, one other thing. I have updated my experimental version. So we started this run on experimental version 8884. 5 minutes before the air of this live stream, I switched it up. I upgraded to the most recent one, 8934. And I try to withhold updating in between runs, or I try to only update in between runs when I can. But we were running into a problem with getting CBMs out of corpses. The particular build I was on was back when the rotting corpse problem was happening. Basically, I would kill anything and it would be instantly rotten. So I couldn't get meat from anything, and I believe the changes to the CBM removal chance is also being affected by the rotting process. And I went through, like, I don't know, 15 scientists, and we got 2 CBMs. And this is at max first aid with a scalpel. So just totally ridiculous CBM removal percentages from what we've seen so far. So I'm pretty sure the rotting problem was cutting into my ability to gather CBMs, something fierce. So that and one or two other much more minor reasons, I went ahead and updated. I didn't go back and kind of read through all of the changes between the two experimental versions. So, yeah. Something else may have changed that I'm less aware of. I did the update like 5 minutes before I went live, so I didn't have a chance to go back through the change logs. So, it might be a bit of an adventure to see new things that I wasn't aware of, or I've forgotten has been updated since then. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm on the brand new build, so I'm looking forward to it as usual. Hopefully nothing is changed enough or broken enough that it's going to affect the run or cause any crashing or anything. So we'll see. I usually try not to grab the most recent version, but I didn't have time to kind of mess and research this time. Alright, that's the only change I've made there. So let's see here. Make sure of one other thing here. Hey there, Jackstery. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah. Alright. I gotta remember what my food status is like. I have forgotten where we're at there. We've got 20 oatmeal. I don't want to start smashing out the candy. We haven't really started collecting MREs or vending machine nuts in the labs yet. That's one of the other reasons I'm here at a lab. Nice and easy to get lots of vending machine food that's healthy for you. So we're down to our last 7 pine nuts. Yeah, we got pretty low. I don't have a lot of just handy dandy food, so I'll have to focus on that a bit, I believe. Let's just thumb through the last of our pine nuts, I guess. Really? That's funny. Alright, so we'll have some pine nuts. We're already hydrated. What else do I need to worry about? I don't have any reloads for the main rifle yet. We're going to try to use the M4 on minor targets just so we can get our rifle skill and our marksmanship up. I believe I need 2-2 to get the M2 mounted. I know I need some level of rifle and I think marksmanship in order to mount the M2 into the vehicle, into the turret bracket we've got installed. So that's another project. But health-wise, we're doing pretty good. We got recovered from the earlier problems. Inventory-wise, currently I'm rocking Survivor backpack and the Survival duffel bag, which gives me stupid amounts of volume I can carry, but I think we're going to take the duffel bag off real quick. That gets me down to 19 out of 20. Not a problem. Let's see. Am I wearing my boots? I am wearing my boots. We're going to step out here, take off the boots, switch back to the rollerblades, pick up the boots. Alright, nothing I can really drop that I want to right now. Carrying the boots. Actually, I don't need to carry the boots with me, not in a lab. No chance, barring really, really rare circumstances where we get ceiling collapses and things like that are going to cause problems for rollerblades in the lab, so let's leave them. Leave them up front. Not that much space in there. That's fine. That's where we'll leave them. Alright, so that frees up a bit of space. And then the M4 is taking up some space as well. That's fine. Alright, let's just jump right back into it. I'm going to try to get through this lab fairly quickly. So, I'm not geared up enough. Heck's making noise in here. Oh, it's underground. I'm not geared up enough to take turret fire. Not in light survivor gear, so we'll still have to be cautious. Yeah, that's the route we had the adventure in, right up that direction. That whole area is now cleared. We cleared the barracks at the top. That's a prisoner containment, which I don't care about. And otherwise, there's no doors east or west through that entire northern chain there. So, there's also no way out of there. So, yeah. Everything to the north of me is done. Can't go anywhere there. I got a door there. And then we've got doors here. Are the nearest... next ones to explore. Go north. Go this way first. Dogs dead in the light. That's possibly a problem. Either skeletal dog. I am still trying to figure out how to use this bayonet. I cannot figure out how to activate this bayonet appropriately. If I hit the fire key, it'll only go 2 spaces, which makes me feel like I'm getting the reach attack with the bayonet. But, well, that time it actually clanged against the fence, so maybe it worked that time. Missed. Missed. Alright, now all of a sudden it's working. I could not get that to work previously. So, 27 and 34. Although I got the smash message on that one. But, at least it's firing off now. It was not working when I tried that on Wednesday. So, I don't know. Maybe something with the update fixed a problem, possibly. I'm worried about that light. There, darn it. I don't want the drinks. I wanted the snack machine to have stuff in it. Nah, 1 Necro wafer. No thanks. No thanks. Yep, there's a turret in the room. Alright. Definitely one of the possibilities. I've got a connection down south already. There's none to the north. And probably, yep, there is one there. Alright, so I don't really need to worry about that turret anyway. Gotta remember it's there, though. We got a few turrets placed interestingly on this floor. Now I have to remember where they're at. Alright, 3x3 grid area. Always fairly boring. Away north. Which one we got? Already got that. We do have a way west. And south. Let's go west first. Either Sins of Death. Welcome, welcome. Very hungry again. I was having a little bit of a wonky problem with hunger towards the end of the Wednesday's episode as well. Let's see if that continues. That's going to be a turret. Not even going to look. So many turrets. Let's check west again first. Alright, we are now no longer westward bound. Howdy, salted sweeted. Yeah, I don't care about any of those. Only certain rooms and certain types of rooms that I have any interest in at this point. It's too bad Metasoft still has no actual function. Seems like it'd be nice. Maybe like getting a USB drive with... Well, there's an idea. Maybe if you have a USB drive with Metasoft on you, you get like a bonus to the autodock programming. Maybe I'll make that as a suggestion if somebody hasn't already. Let me make a note. I'm going to suggest that. Metasoft needs some kind of a use. Alright, game. Giving actual values on your success rate? Yeah. Not those accursed fake numbers they always feed me. Alright. Either oddball. But yeah, Metasoft needs some kind of a function, and with the autodock stuff, I think it'd be nice if it gave like some maybe small bonus to successfully installing CBMs or lessening the failure damage or something. Hey, there's CBM. Air filtration, huh? I'd never end up using it. I don't even really care much about duct tape anymore, so I'm not sure I'm going to even bother going into some of those rooms any longer. Yeah, another 3x3 grid. Excuse me? Excuse me? What the holy hell? Okay, there's a first. I have never, ever seen a turret in a bedroom before. Never once have I ever seen a turret in a bedroom. All right, I'm gonna have to ratchet up my my paranoia when I'm moving through these bedrooms. Now, normally, if I saw the dresser in the bed, I would just instantly walk into the room. Totally, just instantly walk in. Wouldn't even have a worry in the world. Turret's missing from some other room. Yeah, I had we saw one on Wednesday's episode where there were 2 turrets in one room. And one turret was obviously missing from another room. So that is rude as hell. I'm sure I'm glad they had the bullets on the floor there, because otherwise, like I said, I would have just immediately stepped into that room. Ouch. Alright, just follow the normal, if it's lit, it's dangerous rule. That's really the only rule you need in labs. If you see light, assume it's going to kill you. Always use corners, peek, all that kind of stuff if there's any kind of light. But man, that one would have fooled me. If there hadn't been bullets there or rounds casings on the ground there, I probably would have stepped right into that. I don't have safe mode running either, so that would have been an ouchie. Ouchers. Well, alright. So I'm going to assume there's probably another turret room in here that's supposed to have a turret, but doesn't. I'm all sorts of paranoid again. Oh, that's going to be the room right there, I bet. So the turret was supposed to be placed along here, and it got misplaced into that room, I bet. Yep, that's what happened. So, same thing we saw last time, but way more dangerous error this time. That's quite the map gen boo-boo. That's going to be responsible for some dying if that stays up. The other worry would be it not being placed in the center of the room. No, I think that other turret was in the center, so I did put it in the middle. Getting turrets like placed right here in this corner or something crazy. if even that small of a change would be pretty dangerous. Alright, we'll still go south. Let's go west though. Gives me yet another computer I could try to hack, but at skill 0, I'm just not going to bother. Just basically going to get me shocked. Alright, just you yahoos. Oh, it's a good old trap room. I can't quite see across to the far side. Don't care about this group. So, if you weren't aware, this is a teleporter. Teleport pad. You can actually use these to escape the lab. You can, if you can successfully disable them and take the teleporter with you up to the top floor, you can use it then to teleport yourself out of the lab. So that's an alternate lab escape method. Can be dangerous to try, but it is available. All I want to know is there a door to the west? I don't think there's going to be one. Can't quite guarantee it though. Oh, there is a door. Alright. Alright, shock effects. Well, goddamn. Settle down. Yeah, you're making me all nervous again with these broken doorways. Library! We finally found a library. Yeah, let me try to poke this guy to death real quick. Oh, I have wasted so much ammo on this gun. So much ammo. I was trying to hit the F key to bayonet him to fire like this when I accidentally brain farted and hit the shift key, which switched it to burst mode. So, there's another 10 rounds I've totally wasted of my wonderful battle rifle. That's pretty damn powerful. Getting the reach attack bonus by having a battle rifle with the RM. So what I've got here, for anybody that missed the last episode, I've got the RM88 battle rifle, one of the best weapons in the game, bar none. That's the Rivtech battle rifle, firing the 8x40 caseless, which I've now twice accidentally burst fired, 20 rounds, just totally wasted. Man, that makes me mad when I do that. But I've got the RM42 fighting knife that we crafted in the last lab's finale room using a nanofab template and the nano goop, whatever that stuff's called. We made an RM42 fighting knife and we attached it as a bayonet to the RM88 battle rifle, which gives me a reach attack that's doing 23, 25, even to security guards that have decent protection. And should be, it's puncture damage, so I'm not getting the ninjutsu bonuses so much. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty powerful, especially since I get the reach attack with it. So, library, and I have no computer skill whatsoever. Unfortunately, it means we're going to have to bring the jackhammer down. Still really annoyed at myself for firing that burst mode. Because I had it in bayonet mode, I went to hit F to fire, to use the ranged attack, but instead I hit Shift F, which put it in auto fire mode, and then when I hit enter, it fired off a burst instead of doing the reach attack. Totally my fault, just a slip of the fingers between the shift key, little f and capital F having different effects. Totally didn't mean to switch it to burst mode. Normally I only use semi-auto. We did use burst mode to useful effect last episode to save my life. Alright, unfortunately this dead ends. I'm going to have to go back through the trap room again. Get over here, zombie. No, you're just going to go hang out with your buddies at the fence line? That's kind of rude. I am going to get shocked this time. I can just about guarantee it. Oh, that's hilarious. What timing? Full bar of health on all body parts. Gotta love it. God damn, that was annoying. Right as I stepped in between both zombies on the fence. Shocked my ass right off the fence, probably. Point of full auto is when you've got a Hulk standing directly next to you and you don't have time to aim and you really want the Hulk to go away. You can do a burst mode, and a good number of the burst bullets, at point blank only, will actually hit. If you're even a few spaces away, though, most of the bullets, even at full aim, just whiz off into the distance and never actually accomplish anything. But large targets, right up in your face, and you don't have time to go through a bunch of aiming, burst mode actually has a use in that circumstance. That's about the only circumstance, but it has its use. Apartment section. Nope, not an apartment section. It's these big, long areas. Whole bunch of nothing. Bunch of nothing. Nowhere to go but back to the east. Ugh. Can't believe I already burnt so much ammo. I am so paranoid about this now. Ah, sight lines! I have yet to see a turret appear in this sequence of the 3x3 grid. There's two different versions of the 3x3 grid. And I've yet to ever see a turret in this version. If I have, it's been so long I've forgotten it. Alright, we do have a route to the east again. Can go north. Alright, so nothing. And nothing. Oops. Alright. What are we doing? We're filling in area here. So, we know there's a room here. I suspect there isn't one here. There is one here. We're going to end up with a gap in this spot right here, I think. So here, here, and at least here, and probably over there as well. Alright. Oh, it's the hospital area. Have a couple of aspirin. Stressing pain. Where's my aspirin? There it is. Uh-oh, that lower door is open now. Get that flashlight turned off. Shock zombie down there? Nope. Commonly there's a shock zombie in this room. You need your limb healed. There's the bone setting treatment machine. Used to be Mr. Stem Cell. checking the rooms for, there's a stethoscope, but I'm checking it for, anesthetic kits. I got lucky once and found an anesthetic kit in one of the rooms. Creepy crawler, huh? I'm not interested in you, creepy crawler. Care about this section either. Let's go north first. Blood filter, we've already got, I think, one copy of that. I guess we'll grab it. If I fail the installation later on the blood filter, it'll be nice to have a backup. Only time I tend to use the blood filter, though, is for fungal infections, which we're not likely to get at this stage. Alright, so like I said, no way west. We're going to have a blank space right here. Bionic Vault. Again, I have no skill to get in. Alright, now let's go back. Another doctor's room. Stairs down, finally. And we got one there too. Can't remote stab what you can't see. What is my piercing up to now? Level 2 piercing. Hey there, Gray. Welcome. Kind of funny, because I have a dielectric capacitance system installed. I just have no power generation. So that could be a shock zombie in there. Every time I open the door on that shock zombie, I tend to get shocked. Another trap room. Alright, no drugs that are useful. Nope, this room is useless also. No way south. Alright. Yeah, that's not good. I think I'm gonna have to go back north now. Yeah, I'm not liking waddling through that on rollerblades. I got 2 rooms, both of them with zombies in them. What do you think the chances are they're gonna have shock zombies? Fairly good. It's either shock zombies usually or cyborg guards. Alright, what's going on in here? Again, I can't quite see the far side to see if there's other locations, which really sucks. I don't want to get shocked again. especially with sewage. I think I'm going to consider this portion done. I don't think it's going to go south, given the situation with that other rest of the wall section there. Possibly it'll go east, but I don't think it's as likely. I think I'm going to go up and check these two doors and call this level done. Northeast and below. Hey there, downstairs. I have not been downstairs at all yet. Let's peek. And another downstairs. Alright, so we got a ways to go to finish this lab. And the distant explosions have made me deaf again. Alright, so 3x3 grids pretty clear. North we can go, and further east, nothing south. Alright, it's going to be another wonky grid. Nope. Alright, one turret. Nowhere but north this time, so now we're looking at those two rooms to finish off the level. Looking like it. Alright, conveyor room. Yeah, that having a reach attack is on a battle rifle is pretty cool. Now that it's working. Ah, not what I wanted. Scientists! So, it's one of the big rooms where you can have sec bots. I'm going to be a little cautious here because it's all lit up as well. Let's turn safe mode on. Alright, no sec bots. Hot plate, some water, some Xanax, and corpses. Alright, nothing too exciting. Well, let's test our corpse theory. So now we have scientists that are fresh. So we got 4 scientists sitting here. Previously, out of 4 attempts, they were all rotten until I updated before the stream started. We had gotten like 2 out of about 15 scientists. We got 2 CBMs total. One was power storage and I think a cranial flashlight or something. So let's see if our numbers have improved. Again, we have the max first aid. Technically, it can go higher, but this is the normal highest you can go. First aid 8, and we're using a scalpel, which is second best in the game for doing dissections. So we better get some better results for 43 minutes per attempt. I'm still of the opinion that this number should go down as your first aid skill goes up. That's another thing I don't like. Having it take 43 minutes all the time, I think even at low skill it takes that. It's just, it's so long. So, cranial flashlight. Goddamn cranial flashlight. Give me something else. Electromagnetic units. That's burnt out bionic. Stupid scientists. And burnt out bionic. Maybe it's just scientists. Maybe they've just changed scientists to be just really, really useless now. That's still a 50% fail rate, and we're still not getting any CBMs I have any care about. So, scientists used to be somewhat mildly dangerous. Now that they're so weak, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe they changed the drop rate on the CBMs to compensate for the fact that they're just stupid easy to kill now. Only thing I can think of. They don't want to just have free CBMs flowing out for easy to kill monsters. Alright, well, there's, what, 3 hours gone? Nothing else I care about in here. 2 more doors. I guess. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go look at the rest. Yeah, what do we got? Barracks. Alright, good to know. Hopefully get some resupply on my ammo there. The radio towers I can't take down. And it still goes north. Alright. Hoping to get a lot of copper out of those antenna, but nope. Apparently they don't behave the same as antenna on the top of, well, I guess this is called a radio tower as opposed to an antenna. Maybe that's the distinction. Can't disassemble it. I tried smashing it with a sledgehammer and it didn't budge either. I don't know how tough those things are, but apparently 9 strength with a sledgehammer wasn't getting the job done. Alright, and another library. Alright, I'm not sure if that's good or bad at this point. Ooh, what do you got? The weather reader! Oh yeah, can't wait to get that installed. That's really high on my priority list. Alright, so we got two libraries and a barracks on this floor. Alright, come here, you. Hey, why don't you knock that down for me? No? Yeah, not bad. Early game, but nothing I need there. Alright, we are done, right? Nowhere to go east-west through this whole section. Oops, that one last room right there. Alright, back down. And that's it, just a little connector. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's go. Fuck! Once again, I forgot about a turret. Good times, good times. Alright, let's wait a space. Go to run mode. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, in the head was the best place I could have got shot, because I got the heavy survivor helmet in the head. So, totally forgot about that. I knew I had a couple of tricky turret locations on this one, but it's been a couple of days, and I have forgotten where the Trixie's parts are. So, yeah, that's one of them. Step up into the shadows here. Can't quite get a line of sight on it because of the goofy diagonals. Yep. I can't get a line of sight from range that'll take care of it without knocking a wall down. Without getting myself in the range, in the line of sight. I don't have any EMP grenades crafted either to blind throw. Good times. Alright, that's right below me. Alright, let's try to avoid any more of that nonsense. Have some more pine nuts. And a couple drinks of water. How's the storage going? 93, 93. Alright, we got plenty of storage. What's leaving behind? Most of the stuff weighs almost nothing, so I don't care about carrying medical gear around with me. Alright, looks like we still got a few pine nuts. Can't seem to get rid of the hungry state. Usually if I wait 5 minutes or 10 minutes, hunger updates. It's not ever getting off the hungry status now. I've had like, what did I have? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've had 1,400 calories and it's still showing hungry. That seems a little excessive. Nah, vitamins and hunger are separate systems. I haven't had any vitamin deficiencies. Every once in a while I remember to take a couple vitamins, but that's different. And the hunger's still a work in progress. Korg's got some more changes coming to it sometime soon. Not overly concerned about it. Just, I'm more, things that bother me more are just inconsistent behaviors. I don't care if it's too high, too low, kind of balancing needed. It's when I can't figure out what it's doing that I get bothered. I don't mind the rest of it. I just want to know how it works and for it to be consistent. That's my only beef. Alright, so we took some hits. Gear still in good shape. Our health is okay enough to keep moving. I came up specifically for the jackhammer, though. We need Mr. Jackhammer. Alright. We overweight? Whoops, I did not grab the jackhammer into my inventory. I put it somewhere else. Or did I? That makes no sense. Yeah, there it is. Alright, now! What? Oh, that's right. Wield. Or wear, I mean. Duffel bag. Give me jackhammer. I expect to be right on my weight limit. Cool. Alright. And we go. Alright, let's not get shot while I do this. So, autodock's there. Bionic vault's there. I guess we'll go check the vault first. Still can't remember where the other dangerous... Oh yeah, I never finished this little midsection thing off, did I? Oh, hey there, Mr. Scientist. Armor making. Japanese armor making. Fancy. Good old wading through sewage in my rollerblades. As you do. It's just another connector section. Nothing exciting here. Where is that other Trixie turret? I know there's another one I'm forgetting. I didn't mark them on my map. Usually I mark the Trixie ones. Alright, so for this one, I can't hack the computer, so we are going to close the windows. Make sure my retreat paths have no lights. So I can go that way okay. I can go that way okay. Alright, all the directions I might have to rollerblade are clear. Let's, no, quit. Alright, let's get the crowbar out. Die, computer, die! And... Alright, get our stamina back. So, no light, so there's no turret. And what CBM do we have? Joint torsion ratchet. Well, it's power gen. Not good power gen any longer. It used to be an awesome thing. But if I can get it installed, it gets me power gen. And then I can get access to my dielectric capacitance system. So I won't say no to trying to install it. Not my choice. But I would preferably take. I guess we're going to head to that one next. So delete that note. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get across this stupid thing again. Alright. Alright, not so bad that time. Naturally, it's going to be an empty library. Really? One bag of pistachios? That's it? Jeez. Finally get candy. And it's almost empty. Alright, well that sucked. That was a pretty bad library. Alright, now unfortunately we gotta go to the far corner. So, back around. Not get shot again. Yes, Mr. Brute, you are irritating. Alright, well, a few more books on the shelves so far. 1 bag of peanuts. What do we got? Swords of the Samurai. It's one of the types of books I was looking for. Now I should be able to forge up a better melee weapon than my basic machete. Not sure anything else I care about. Pitching is the throwing skill. I should probably grab it. Guess we'll just go grab everything. Thought I already had the designer book. Alright, I'm confused. Principles of Advanced Programming! God dang it! I need the low-level book! All I can find is the high-level books. So that's a really good laboratory, or library, I mean. There's some really good books in here. Unfortunately, none that directly solve my main problem, which is I cannot get a hold of the stupid low-level computer book. I just need any of the 1 to 3 skill computer books. I've got everything else. And I'm confused about this designer book. I thought I already had the design book. 6 to 7. Maybe I did already have. No, it said I hadn't read it. Oh, that's new. So, trains to the level and what your current level is. So they've changed that display. So you don't have to bounce around between screens as much anymore. Yeah. Need computers 3 to understand. You have 0. I know that.